On this episode, Cory coughs into the mic and is overly dramatic about an eye injury. The 90s are back in style. We investigate break room theft, and there are new restaurants in town. We also recap a weekend filled with a fall festival, football, and a date night. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Domesticated, where marriage meets comedy. I'm your host, Cory, here with my lovely wife, Laura.
Hey, guys.
And I'm going to do my best to not cough into the mic because I've been sick for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, he's been sick. If you ask him, he has like measles, mumps.
I got bronchitis.
I mean, he's got all the diseases you could possibly have. He's been coughing. He does this ridiculous cough where, like, it makes me cringe. Like, my skin crawls when I hear him doing it. It's just, like, it's not just normally, like, a regular... He does, like, a... like, for, like, a good 5 minutes at a time. Just, like, trying to get under my skin. I just... When I see it, I look away.
Laura thinks that whenever I get sick, it's all about her. Like, I get sick on purpose just to get under her skin.
I mean, it's just different because
I just try
when
to get that...
I'm sick, I just have to suck it up and deal with it. And you just want,
is that how you
want
cough?
babied. Yeah, I do a nice little petite little female cough.
Like Professor Umbridge.
Yeah.
You know what? I just like I got like all this mucus and it's really gross, but I try to, like, it's better out than in. I try to just cough it up.
Right. I mean, I've been sick
like a hairball.
before. I've been sick before. I know what
Have
it's
you?
like. Yeah, I cough.
You sure?
I've hacked up a loogie before.
This just in. Laura's been sick before.
But I do it privately. I don't try to do it when people are sitting here.
Where do you want me to
watching
go?
TV, hanging out, and I start coughing like I'm some kind of lumberjack in the middle of the woods.
What a lumberjacks have nothing to do with coughing.
I mean, they're always sick.
I would say you were really close with the you were thinking the old school rugged jobs. Should have went with coal miner.
Ooh.
Black lung.
Gotcha.
People forget black lung, really dangerous.
Yeah, well.
Your lungs are
You've
important.
never met a lumberjack with bronchitis.
No.
So anyway, Cory's been milking the sick thing like he always does. And then
I haven't been milking it. I've sucked it up.
last weekend, he also...
Yeah.
So let me just tell you, everything Cory does is dramatic. This was no exception. So Cory
this was not a dramatic thing.
Cory was getting Drake out of the car and playing with him, peekaboo, something like that. And Drake got scared and flung his arms in the air and poked Cory in the eye.
He poked me straight in the eye.
Okay, like poked him straight in the eye, like Three Stooges type thing.
Yeah.
Cory buckled in pain, bent over.
It hurt really bad.
Very upset. And I just, ignored him like
Simple
usual.
eye poke.
I usually just ignore him. I assume, he's being very dramatic. Well, then, like, hours go by, and it's not getting better. It's getting worse. He's very sensitive to light all of a sudden, and it starts to seem like it's more than just an eye poke.
I was getting really dizzy, and, like,
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So then we're, like, researching it, and we realize that he has a corneal abrasion. So, he instantly panics, thinks he's on his deathbed. Like, he's counting down the minutes he has left to live. Asking me to text all my doctor friends to ask them what to do, and everybody's saying it'll heal itself within 12 hours.
Well, some websites, that's the tricky part about getting online. I learned this lesson a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
WebMD is not your friend.
Well, yeah,
because
everybody knows that.
By the end of any search of any symptoms, you're dead.
Right.
It's like Goosebumps. You ever read those Goosebumps books whenever you were a kid, the Choose Your Own Adventure? Mm-hmm. And it was like, if you want this to happen, go to this page, whatever. That's right. WebMD, except for it always gets to the end of the book and you die. Every single time. So it's like, I got a cough, and you're dead.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Dogs here.
So, everybody's telling me it's going to heal on its own.
I was worried about infection. I didn't want to lose my eye.
So the next day, we wake up and it's actually worse. So Cory he couldn't come out. It was Sunday. Was it Sunday? Saturday.
It was Sunday. It was Saturday when I got hurt. So Sunday was football.
So Sunday football. He couldn't even look at the TV. I mean, and that's when I knew he actually was hurt, when he couldn't look at the game.
If you're gonna stop me from watching football,
right.
It's serious.
So I
was miserable. I was in my defense, I was fairly sick. My nose was all runny. I was dripping out of my nose, and then my eye is dripping. And so Laura went and, like any good wife, and got me a sweet eye patch.
Yeah, I just went down to the local CVS and just picked him up an eye patch. And, medical eye patches look no different than a pirate eye patch. They look the exact same.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, eye patch technology is really behind. It's like, it's been the same since...
they'd make it look a little cooler.
Yeah. It's been the same since, well, actually, they used to be even cooler because they had skull and crossbones on them. Now they're just plain black.
Right.
So,
well, the most disappointing thing for me was that I had planned for that weekend that I was going to paint the baseboards in our living room. And, that's a job. It takes a long time. You gotta, be very precise. You gotta tape everything. There was a door I had to paint. So, like all projects, I assumed that I would be roping Cory into helping me. But...
yeah, as soon as she announced the project, it stunk of me being involved.
Right. And, I just assumed as a good husband, he would pitch in. So then he gets the eye injury, and I end up doing the whole thing myself. He can't even come in the room to help me get the curtains down because it's excruciating pain in his eye.
Well, the sun was shining straight into the window. So I'm like, Laura, I'm very sensitive to light right now, and this was before I had the eye patch.
Right.
And
well, I had his head wrapped with I wrapped an ace wrap around his head and covered his eye with it first before we got the eye patch.
Yeah, which hurt. The eye patch was a godsend. It's so funny because it was in my right eye, and my right eye my entire life has been really bad. I think maybe something happened when I was a baby or whatever, some type of injury. Basically, I can't see really well out of it, and I've always made a bunch of jokes about it and talked trash about it. And this has given me a whole new appreciation for my right eye, because only having one actual one actual eye, no peripheral vision or anything, that sucks big time.
Yeah. And he was trying to, I painted a door, and then I had to put the door back on the hinges, and he's trying to help me line up the hinges with one eye. And
it was so hard.
It was like a bad weekend.
Everything was so difficult.
That.
So my eyes I'm sensitive. And I was actually sick. So it was like a double whammy of just getting my ass kicked by life. And the kids, they thought it was great that I had an eye patch.
They thought their dad was a pirate.
Yeah. They had no problem
laughing at me. We were watching the
Raiders.
It was great.
The Raiders. Yeah. So that was that. But then the next day, it was...
yeah, it was a lot better.
A lot better. Still kind of dicey, but... my eye has recovered as fully as it can, I think. I don't think it's any worse than it was. So we're back to just kind of bad.
I told him that I'm like, you know what? I can't baby you anymore. You're coming shopping with me. I made him.
Oh, yeah.
I made him go shopping with me the next day and stare into the sunlight the whole drive there.
Yeah, shopping.
So I really had to, just break him back in quick. But yeah, we went shopping because I needed a dress for a wedding we have coming up. And literally, it was like the weirdest shopping experience ever. I knew the dresses would be slim pickings because it's October and they don't usually sell dresses all season. Not very many anyway. But not only that, but the style right now, we were completely mind blown. I don't ever go to young hip stores very often. I don't go shopping. I go to Marshall's and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't, and they're always 6 seasons behind. So I don't know what's going on in the real world.
Yeah.
So we go to Charlotte Rouge and Forever 21 and all these hip stores. And it was the craziest shit. The 90s is back. Yeah. Overalls. They had clear plastic purses, see-through purses. They had those
little tiny bags.
Yeah, they had the itchy sweaters that get real tight and then you stretch them out, like you used to wear in the 90s. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. We felt like we were at Goodwill.
It was hilarious because I I had went to Laura was looking around, and I noticed the first store, and I was just kind of laughing about the fashion or whatever. Well, me and Drake went to another store. It was like a novelty store. So all the stuff in there is like, it was like old cartoons and things like that. So it was kind of like nostalgic, like old school, you know what I mean? 90s. They had 90s stuff and or whatever. And then we go into like the regular stores, and it's pretty much all that stuff too. Like it's all straight. The one store had Destiny's Child playing. I was just like, what year is it? I was so confused.
Yeah, it was a really weird thing. Like,
the one store smelled like Goodwill, like because of the like
it was Forever
all
21.
Yeah, because of all the sweaters, like the wool or whatever, like mothballs. Do we have to buy mothballs again?
And like the patterns that they have on like like all the sweatshirts, like it looks like something from like
Goodwill.
Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like that's what it reminded me of.
Some of the stuff I can get behind, like a little bit of like the, I don't know. I like the I don't mind like a little eccentric pattern or a little retro vibe or something, you know.
This is taking it too far.
Yeah, this is just it's.
Today when I was there, I saw a denim jumper. You don't know what a jumper is probably, but it's like a dress. It's all denim.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, the brownies are done.
Go get the brownies. Okay, but you know, I just wanted to say that if mothballs do come back in style, I have a friend that really likes the smell of mothballs. She loves it. She wants her whole house to smell like that. And she just thinks that's normal to like the smell of mothballs. So Mandy, I just want to know if anybody else has this weird obsession with mothballs, because I've never heard of it before. I didn't even know where you bought them. Apparently you can just buy them at like Walmart or, you know, our go-to is Walmart, of course. But I think I'm about to buy some. I've never like seen one.
Mothballs.
You ever seen one?
Yeah. Real quick though, the brownies are gonna be delicious. I'm cooking them.
Okay.
I made the brownies. I put Hershey Kisses in them.
I made him make. This is what Cory did. He said we ate dinner. I was cleaning up. I cooked dinner. Then I was washing all the dishes from dinner. And then while I'm washing the dishes, he pulls out this box of brownie mix and says, "We should have these." I'm like, "That's a good idea." And then he just sets them on the sets the box on the counter. And I just stared at him. I'm like, "What? You think I'm gonna make those? I'm literally doing everything here." And like he didn't see the problem there at all.
You're usually the brownie makers, so that's my defense. Back to the mothballs real quick. So that's the funny thing about that is, are we coming full circle with like these sweaters that moths eat? It's to keep them from. It's to keep them from like eating, right? Like
yeah, the moths eat the cloth.
Yeah, but you know, moth memes are really in right now.
Memes?
Yeah, you haven't seen.
No,
Laura is like usually like 2 to 3 years behind on memes.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so if you're like Laura and don't know, I think it's kind of played out now. The last couple weeks, moth memes have been really big about like moths loving light. It's really hard to explain. It's just, you know, really in-depth internet stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the whole thing because you'll tell me how it goes.
I always have to explain. It's always whatever is like the trend or whatever. I usually have my finger on the pulse a little bit more than Laura.
Oh, I would not disagree with that.
But I can't do any Fortnite dances. So I'm not that cool.
Oh, yeah. We don't know any of that cool stuff.
No.
And our kid, I try to teach him, because the kids at football will just like break out in the dances in the middle of the field. And poor Royce doesn't know any of the dances.
Yeah, football's pretty fun. Royce has been playing, he played flag football this year, so we've been...
yeah. If you guys remember the mouthpiece issue.
Yeah. So it's going just great.
Going about as well as T-ball.
Yeah.
Not good.
Our son, not the jock.
No, he's not going to be a jock, but he's going to do really great in the science club.
Yeah, he's more of a Screech than a Zach.
Yeah. He could play the tuba, maybe.
The tuba. I mean, he can play the Minecraft.
He definitely plays Minecraft.
He can play the Minecraft.
He's got an obsession with Minecraft. And we were just looking at like Minecraft betting for him for his birthday. Yeah.
Either way, I've been helping coaching, and I've been loving it. I love it. It's like a lot of fun. I feel like
it's really cool.
It goes like it's nice because football is better than baseball because one, no practices, which whatever. They're just little, so it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
And then because they have no attention span for t-ball practice, but and then the games are they're a lot shorter. I feel like they go a lot faster. The kids are all involved all the time, so it's a little more freedom. Baseball, you kind of got to stand around and they can run around and be themselves. But I enjoyed like talking to the kids and trying to teach them. It's fun. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's really rewarding. I feel like I'm doing my part for society.
Oh God, here we go.
Like I'm volunteering my time. Do it for the kids.
So anyway, back to my shopping story because you just rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
Me. So the shopping.
Moths.
The mothballs. Yeah, shopping. Everything was really weird. So I ended up. Cory came in the clutch. Suggested the one store
in the clutch.
The one store that we hadn't went to because I didn't think it would of it as a clothing store.
Yeah.
But he suggested to check Charming Charlie. I found a dress there. They do have some clothes.
Wild store where it's organized by color.
Yeah, he just thinks it's so funny. Like it's crazy to him.
So neat.
It's honestly overwhelming to me. Like as a woman, even like when I go in there, like I would have to bring my actual like outfit that I wanted.
Right.
Like, I couldn't just go in there and be like, I need a piece of jewelry. Like, I can't match stuff like that.
And you can't just buy all one, like, color. Like, you're not going to match your entire colors.
Right. It's just too much options. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But, we found a dress there. And then, we had to go to Chick-fil-A for lunch. And, because I promised Drake that I would let him play.
Yeah.
And they have a play place. And Chick-fil-A is freaking nuts at lunchtime.
Wow.
Like, crazy. But we let Drake play and everything.
And, well, the thing is, though, it was Monday, and everybody had to go all of Sunday without Chick-fil-A.
That's true.
So the people that were addicted, they were just pretty much, they were like zombies that like at a door just waiting to get in there and get that chicken.
Like, they were waiting there while everybody that works at Chick-fil-A was at church.
Yeah, exactly.
And then as soon as they open the doors and they say, "It's my pleasure."
Oh, listen, Chick-fil-A... What everybody who's anybody knows it's the greatest customer service ever to be had at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, we said they couldn't have one down here where we live because
not in our county.
We don't have people that nice here.
No,
that could work there.
Yeah, I don't think they could round up enough presentable human beings.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, I love it. It's like a little slice of the South. Whenever you go in there,
everybody's got that Southern hospitality.
Yes, they're nice. They're talking to you. They'll, whatever.
Bring you your food.
Yep, it's great.
So I have a really funny story about Chick-fil-A. So I work at a doctor's office, and we have drug reps that bring food once in a while. And we have this one drug rep that brings Chick-fil-A every time. And they were telling me this story that before I worked there was a Chick-fil-A day. And they bring like individually wrapped sandwiches. So it's basically like brings like 30 fast food chicken sandwiches, okay?
It's a lot of chicken sandwiches.
It is a lot. And then brings other stuff too, but whatever. So they had like...
But the chicken sandwiches are important.
They had like 15 left after they ate. Well, the dogs, stop. So after they all locked up that night, the next day they come in and all the Chick-fil-A sandwiches are gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that was the start of the break room thieves. Because ever since then, there's been an issue. So they tried to narrow it down to who was the Chick-fil-A sandwich thief. It had to be one of the girls that was working late that night. It's somebody that works with us, and nobody will admit to it. But someone still... Who's just going to eat all those chicken sandwiches, though? Like, leftover fast food sandwiches aren't good.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have one if it was free.
Yeah, like when he brought them the first time.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't know, why would I just take 15 of them home?
Yeah, that seems extreme.
So then the next time that he brings it was when I worked there. And I had to ask, why are we locking the fridge tonight? I have never seen the fridge get locked. And it was because the Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
The chicken sandwiches,
so now they lock them up on Chick-fil-A Day.
Lock it up?
Seems crazy.
Well... It is crazy because, like you said, an old chicken sandwich loses all of its value. I immediately, as soon as it goes from the fresh chicken sandwich, right. It's like buying a brand new car. It loses its value immediately. As soon as you take it off the lot, it starts to dramatically lose value. So by the time it's been the next day, That is not a good chicken sandwich.
So it's really funny because then we've had like multiple instances, like in the break room, of stuff being stolen. You know, that happens everywhere.
Oh, classic.
Like my friend, her yogurt got stolen, and we like walked around the whole office like looking for who was eating yogurt. We never did figure it out, but I told her, I'm like, I bet it was you, and you just like forgot what brand you brought.
I love a good work conspiracy.
So the last one was really funny. We had this like secret sister thing where we all pick a name at the beginning of the year, and then all year we buy secret gifts for that girl, and she won't know who it is till the end of the year. So my friend bought her secret sister this gift, and she put some candy in it. It wasn't just candy, but it was like a big gift with candy also in the basket. And when the girl got it, the candy was gone, and we all noticed. Like, I'm like, hey, where's the candy? So it was this big thing, and we had to make it like not obvious who brought the gift. It was really confusing.
Yeah.
So we searched every trash can in the building
to find the candy wrappers.
To find the Rolo wrappers, because this is the
little
crazy
Rolos.
part.
They're individually wrapped.
Yeah. So this is what the thief did. So it was a bag of Rolos, like a bag of individually wrapped Rolos.
Okay.
We found the big bag. Mm-hmm. In the trash can in the break room. So they dumped out all the Rolos and put them in their pocket or something and threw away the big bag.
Okay.
So we took the big bag out and set it up on display for everyone to see that we knew.
Then we knew that you stole the Rolos.
We hung it up so everybody knew. We know there's a thief out there and we're going to catch you.
Did you leave a note?
No.
Oh, you should say.
We thought that'd be crossing the line.
Should have said, like, put the Rolos back in this bag.
Well, we searched all the trash cans for the Rolo wrappers and never found them.
The audacity of someone.
I know. I mean, that was someone's gift.
It's kind of Yeah, that's next level. It
said the girl's name right, like a big giant letters on it. Yeah. Like, it wasn't like, oh, this is for everyone.
It's one thing to steal a yogurt or something.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of a confession to make. I might have.
You stole the Rolos?
Yeah. I might have stole somebody's candy bar, or it was my own, out of the freezer at work. Because where I work, we kind of have like our separate little break room, and so nobody ever uses the fridge back there, especially not on my shift, because it's just me and somebody else.
Yeah.
But, there's a couple things that get left in there or whatever.
Right.
Well, I noticed in the freezer there's this little Hershey bar in there. And, I couldn't remember for the life of me, because here's the thing. I've been known to buy a candy bar, and there's this, on certain days you can get a double 2-for-1. Oh. The machine's broke. If it's set up the right way, I buy a candy bar because I know I'm going to get 2.
Okay.
A little trick. So I couldn't remember if it was a day maybe I got 2, so I just put it in the freezer and forgot about it, because it's definitely something I would do. Or if somebody else was keeping it in there. Well, I had my eye on it for a while, and nobody was taking it. And
I think that's fair game.
I ate it. I gave it a solid 2 weeks, and
if you give it that long,
there's a good chance it was me.
Your memory's terrible, so it probably was yours.
Yeah,
that's funny. I had a big bag of pizza rolls in our freezer at work.
Oh yeah.
And this was so the issue was my friend has a Sam's Club membership, so she got me this giant bag of pizza rolls for my son's birthday party. She's like, oh, that's such a great deal. I'll just pick them up for you. Pay me back. Okay. So she brought them to work. I put them in the freezer. Was going to take them home that night.
Bulk pizza rolls, by the way. What a world.
Bulk pizza rolls. Yeah. I was going to take them home that night, and I think I forgot them maybe. Yeah. So I forgot them. I had to get them the next day. I come in. Somebody opened the pizza rolls and ate a good 15 of them.
Just help themselves.
Just like, I would never just open someone's bag of pizza rolls.
No, I'd feel terrible.
They weren't even open. Like, that's, like, maybe you have to, like, sit and cook them even.
They're like, well.
It's not something you could just pop in your mouth real quick.
Yeah,
either.
It's not like Rolos where you could just empty them all into your pocket and then individually unwrap them all day.
Yeah. So, I did find out who that was, and she was sorry. She thought they were for everybody, supposedly. I would never make that assumption.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe since it was such a large bag of pizza rolls, she was like, look, somebody bought a large bag of pizza rolls for the office because one person would need this many pizza rolls. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of suspicious. I guess I wouldn't do that. By the way, did you know, I don't know if he was messing with me or not, but our friend Alex from Australia, he said he didn't know what a pizza roll was.
He's got to be kidding me.
I don't know if he's pulling my leg.
He's
or
always
not.
making jokes, and I don't ever know when he's serious.
I can never tell if he's serious or pulling my leg.
I really believe that they called their money currency dollary dues.
It's pretty cute.
But it wasn't true.
Yeah, so Break Room Thieves, where are we at on it? Just knock it off.
Yeah, just if you're listening.
You want to borrow a little dressing or something,
right.
Ketchup.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. But, like, don't be that person that...
Because I will find you and
yeah,
I'll
like,
hunt you down.
Don't be opening something if it's not yours, and don't take anything. That is a gift.
I didn't really mean this to be like a we know who you are thing, but it's just a funny story.
Oh, yeah, I don't...
I mean, we're so popular. Someone that did it's probably listening.
Well, let this be a warning. We're on to you. Moving on. We have... What are you doing your hand gesture there for?
I was just like, we have, and then I
thought you were going to take over there. It was like, we are.
Okay.
We have some new, exciting new restaurants.
Yeah, we got...
coming around the area and are currently open and opening.
Yep, we got some new places to eat around here. If you've ever... They're all chains, so I've never had any of them because I don't get out much. So the first one we got was Freddy's Frozen Custard and Burgers or something. Might have said that backwards. But it's like a steak and shake type thing, but a little bit not as cheap. Yeah,
we went there.
Yeah, it's like the second week they've been open, so they're like slammed all the time.
Really busy.
Food was pretty good, but it was just like not really enjoyable because it was so packed.
Yeah, they had no lids for their drinks. That was irritating.
Out of everything.
Like, come on, order enough lids. Will kind of. It's 2018.
Right.
But maybe you're not allowed to use lids anymore. Probably kill turtles or something. They had straws though.
Yeah, I heard they have a lot of convicts working there.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Okay.
The second one is called Pulp, and it's a smoothie place. It's a chain.
I would like to go there. I'm a big smoothie guy.
Yeah, their smoothies are like $7, so I'll probably never go there.
Right. Can you get like... Here's what I love.
Can I get a mini one?
No. I want like the one, like the health store. Mm-hmm. Some of the smoothie places you can get a little extra, put some of this in there, boost your energy, or this like little add-ons.
They have that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the best. I love that.
Yeah, like extra an aloe shot.
Yeah,
or
yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. Some of that kelp. Put some kelp in there or something.
Yeah, some seaweed.
Oh yeah, I love the antioxidants and the. This is good for your skin. Like no, it's not. Just
I fall for all that crap.
It's just a fucking smoothie. Yeah, me too. I love it. It's great. Junk science.
I don't think they have any convicts working there. That's a classy establishment.
At the smoothie bar?
They opened it in an old bank, so it looks really weird.
Can you go through the drive-thru?
I think they're going to open it.
Listen, if you're... Obviously, popular podcast, so I know you're listening. Whoever owns that freaking smoothie place, please figure out a way to make it so the smoothies go through the tubes.
Oh, the bank
The old
tubes.
bank tubes, yeah.
That's a good idea.
That would be the best.
It could be like a blizzard, like because if you turn a blizzard upside down,
if you get it and it's spilled everywhere, then it's free. It's free every time because it just crashes. When I was a kid, I used to it was my number one goal to have a house that had like a bank tube in it.
What?
I thought it would be the coolest thing to be able to have
shoot stuff through the house.
Yeah, like from your kitchen to your living room. Our house would be pretty simple.
House.
You can just toss a drink. But yeah, I always thought that would be really cool. Like, or to have a restaurant where stuff was delivered like that. It'd be sweet. To your table.
So you were like watching Xenon, the sequel.
Yeah, basically, it was Smart House. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Disney Channel mostly got
you all hyped up.
Yeah, but either way, they could do this. Smoothies, you could definitely do it. If they had like a sealed, a nice sealed container, it kept it in there, they could do it for sure. It's just a little extra shake on that smoothie.
So, and then the third place is not open yet, but it's called Jersey Mike's Sub Place.
Yeah.
Which
Jersey Mike's.
I am like a big sub fan. I love lunch meat and bread. Give me all the carbs.
Yeah, which... side note reminds me, I was at the deli the other day.
Yeah,
I did a little shopping by myself. I never know what to tell them when they're like, "How do you want this?"
Oh,
cut.
how do you want it cut?
Yeah.
I know. I always panic.
They need charts.
I thought Walmart did have a chart. They're the ones that have a chart.
Don't tell everybody I was there.
Oh, we didn't buy a lunch meat at Walmart. That's gross.
Yeah, we would never do that. But
only get the Thanksgiving turkey. It's the only good meat.
It's really
there.
good. I'm just saying, maybe I should get one for my phone or something, just so like every time I think of it. Hold on, let me bring up my turkey cutting app. Let me see what I want my deli meat. I'm always like, I always want to say. Sometimes I do just say like for a sandwich.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
that's embarrassing.
Well, like I mean, how would you eat it on a sandwich? What do you say?
I mean, everybody's sandwich thinness would be like it's be your preference. Like, there's not just one thickness.
Just cut it like a sandwich. Like if you already bought if you bought some pre-packaged like
I always say
Oscar Mayer
thin,
type shit,
and then it's like almost too thin. But I don't want to say like medium thin.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
Like
it's
I don't want to get too
really complicated.
ridiculous. So you got it medium this time. It was actually pretty good.
That was decent. Yeah, but medium thin would have been really nice.
Yeah.
That's, okay,
I'm
continue.
never...
Jersey Mike's, you love subs.
I love subs. So I'm really excited to try Jersey Mike's. But I guess it's like, from what I have researched, it's like they cook the steak and stuff in front of you. Like it's like real fresh.
Like hibachi?
Kind of. I've just been Reddit said that, so.
Okay.
But I'm excited about that, but it's like $9 for a sub, so we probably won't. We'll just go next door to Chipotle.
Chipotle. Oh my god, I love Chipotle.
There was a new girl making my burrito the other day, and I did feel bad for her because she's new, but she wrapped it all jacked up, and she like asked the manager, like, is this okay? And the manager told her yes, and then I ate it, and it went all over me.
What a shitty manager.
Yeah. Like, I should have got a double wrap.
Well, I got a double wrapped on mine.
Yeah, she ripped yours, and then you got it re-wrapped.
I hate the double wrapped. It's too much.
Yeah.
Well, they like
tortilla.
stick together. They almost it sticks to the roof of your mouth.
Well, she asked me, it ripped, and she goes, do you want me to, like, re-wrap it or just double wrap it? But when she said it, I could tell she didn't want to rewrap it.
This is the laziest new.
Would she just dump the stuff on the new one, or
listen,
like, what would
new
you
girl, show a little initiative.
Yeah.
Come on, impress your boss. Oh, the boss was already impressed with regular shitty wrapping.
Yeah.
Apparently, that was the biggest fucking burrito I've ever had from there.
They were stuffed full, I will admit.
It was delicious.
She didn't know her portions.
Let's not get too sidetracked here because we were talking about Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about them is their shitty commercials that I see on TV.
I've never seen one.
I have just during football and stuff, and they look shitty. It does not look good, and I'm not going to eat there.
Well, we could try it.
No.
We'll try it just for the fans.
I'm a Subway person.
I love Subway. Who doesn't?
I
do miss the days of the $5 footlong menu.
$5 footlongs, yeah, pretty clutch. I think, what happened to those?
Well, inflation.
You're right. The economy is really taking a dive.
Yeah.
The cost of living.
The last couple of times we've been to the Subway closest to us, we've both, like, one of us each went each time, and, like, we both noticed that it was, like, 12-year-olds working there. The whole place was being run by 12-year-olds.
Yeah, there was no adults in sight. When I was in there, I was looking around, and I looked at the girl working, and I said, are you guys all, like, really young, or am I crazy? And she's like, no, yeah, we're all in high school. I'm like,
yeah, but so when I went, it was a weekend, but the girl told me they were all like 12, and she said, yeah, you think this is busy, you should see it when the school kids come in at lunchtime. And I was looking at her like, all right, shouldn't you be in school? But I'm thinking that maybe someone should investigate them, because
child labor laws?
Yeah, or like some kind of child, I don't know, slavery.
What are you hinting at
like
here?
Like slavery of some sort?
Yeah, child labor.
Yeah, but they all looked very sad.
Well, when I went in there, they're having a good time. They're listening to Lil Wayne.
Oh.
Well, not Lil Wayne. It's not popular.
Like, I was going to say.
They listening to Lil Pump or something.
To
they're all getting turned.
New Carter album.
Fortnite dances and stuff.
Oh, they're flossing.
Yeah, flossing and dabbing on everyone. They were really nice and they actually made delicious subs, so I'm not going to hate on them. You know what?
Yeah.
Kids get too bad of a rap these days.
Honestly,
those kids, I honestly, when she said that, I was like, I said, that's awesome. Like, good for you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I was happy for them.
You know, I saw a meme the other day that said, I know everybody's hating on millennials and stuff, but I've never had a millennial yell at me through a drive-thru and make me feel like a piece of shit while I'm working. Because you know what? Millennials and whoever's, like, under them, I don't know all the generation names, but everyone's nice. I feel like it's the older people who are assholes. When I worked at McDonald's, people who were, like, I don't want to do, like, an age group here, but I would say 40 and over were dicks.
Right.
Like, so rude. Like, they were so much better than you.
Some 30-year-old women, depending on the haircut.
Yeah, I was going to start at the lower 30s, but not everybody.
Well, they got to have that manager. Let me talk to the manager
haircut. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, you never have the teenagers be rude like that. No.
It was always older people.
Yeah.
I always had problems with older people.
And, like,
breakfast time.
Yes.
Don't fuck up coffees.
Oh, no. And this is funny. I'm going to say this because she doesn't listen to the podcast, but I have a coworker that is one of those people, and she actually, so she gets 2 coffees every morning from McDonald's. She gets like 3 creams, 3 sugars in them, okay? Mm-hmm. She one day got to work and realized they were 2 black coffees, and she called that McDonald's and screamed at them. And like, you know how busy they are in the mornings?
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't even remember which coffee that would be. Like,
right? Yeah, she's
to
like,
even take it personally.
She just got on the phone
matter.
and said, "How hard is it?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I could not." That's why I couldn't be a manager, because I would just say to that person, like, I mean, is this you don't have anything better to do than to belittle us? Like, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, I'm not like that at all. I don't like that.
I don't even like to complain when, like, my food's made wrong.
Right. Yeah, it's something. There's another older thing I saw once. I feel like a guy posted, why can't these kids, you say, thank you, and they say no problem instead of saying you're welcome. And it was the dumbest thing ever, and somebody kind of commented and said how, us saying no problem is almost better than saying you're welcome, because it doesn't seem like a service. It doesn't feel like a service. It's like we're thinking, like, don't mention it.
Yeah,
like, we don't.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I would do it because
I wanted to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, not like it's a service. Like, I needed to do it for you.
Right.
And I always thought that was really cool. But, like, yeah, fuck people. Fuck old people.
I really want to say fuck old people.
But I mean, there's cool. There's cool old people.
Hey, you're not all bad eggs.
You know who you are. If you're listening to podcasts, you're probably okay.
Yeah, exactly. So no one that's listening to this probably is one of those assholes.
Yeah, I doubt it. But
you're probably pretty, like, open-minded and progressive if you like us.
Yeah. I'm sure you've 69'd a time or two in your life.
Oh God. Anyway,
I was gonna say a reverse 69. I don't know what that would be.
What would that be?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay.
So,
last weekend we went to the fall festival.
Oh yeah, it's fall.
Yeah, it's fall.
If you didn't know,
it's kind of fall where we live.
It's the fall month, but it's not the fall weather.
If you don't live in Ohio, like, because
you can't understand it.
Yeah, so there's people that obviously listen to this that don't live in Ohio. If you've ever heard anything about Ohio weather, it's totally true. It is literally every season in 1 week. It can be every season in 1 week.
Like, it was 90 degrees today, hot as could be. You could sit outside for 10 minutes and get a sunburn.
Yeah.
And then like in 2 days it's supposed to be in the 50s.
Yeah.
And like, freezing.
It's literally you could turn on your air conditioning and your heat in the same week.
Oh, we've done it.
We've definitely done it. Guilty
because we're not the type of people to sit around and freeze when it's cold.
Hell no.
Like, we're not, like, too proud to turn on our heat.
Oh, no, definitely not. We're too damn hard.
Yeah. I'm going to pay for that heating bill.
My toes are not going to be cold. Yeah, so we went to the fall festival. It's a yearly tradition.
Yeah, we do it every year. They changed it up a little bit this year.
That was a nice move there. Flipping them glasses on.
You like that?
Yeah, Laura just flipped her. Laura cannot put her contacts in, and it's hilarious. She's
Did
still
you see
wearing
my Snapchat
glasses.
This morning?
Yes, she's still wearing glasses because she's afraid to touch her eye.
I spent 20 minutes this morning trying to put my contacts in, And I got one of them in, and it hurt. Something wasn't right, and I couldn't get the other one in at all, so I just took them out.
You need to, like, hire someone to put contacts in for you.
I mean, you're here.
Okay, so the fall festival, it's just like a little local...
It's like a crafts and
it's
food.
Like a craft show.
And, like, pumpkins and leaves.
You know, yeah, it's nice. So we went there. It was nice. We walked around,
looked at overpriced stuff, ate overpriced food. It was fun. And then we also had a little date night Saturday night. We went to dinner, and we had big plans.
Big plans.
Yeah.
Sky was the limit.
My brother and his wife were watching our kids, so we had babysitter till as late as we needed. And so we were going to go to dinner, and then we decided to go to this. We have a local amphitheater that puts on, in the fall, they put on a Dracula show.
Yes.
Like a play. Is it a play?
I guess.
Yeah.
I would call it a play.
Okay, so we were going to go to that. We had like 2 hours to kill between dinner and that, and we were just sitting in the car trying to figure out what to do, and we just kind of looked at each other like, you just want to like go home? I'm tired.
We were like, I don't really want to spend money, and like, we're like, let's just go see.
And we had a couple drinks at dinner, so like, you know, you know how it is after you have a couple drinks and then you don't drink, then you just like get real sleepy.
Yeah. We're like, maybe we could just go play cards at home or something.
Put some sweatpants on.
Yeah, so we were, date night, overrated.
We came home and played cards with our family members.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was nice. But we also knew, like, we have a wedding coming up this weekend, so we're going to be in love then.
Oh, I can't wait to love you.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Weddings make us so in love.
Yeah, every once in a while, we'll look each other in the eyes, but not very.
Yeah, like, this will probably be one of those times.
Yeah. Usually we're 69.
Make eye contact.
Yeah, we 69.
Don't even start with your nasty shit. We're not that progressive.
We do missionary like God intended.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. That's so funny. And then, yeah, so it was nice. It was a nice night. And then that's it. Yeah, I went and watched some fights. It was awesome. I watched UFC fights. It was hilarious. The guy had me and Laura been laughing. The guy had the funniest post-game fight thing ever.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Oh, crap.
I know it.
His nickname is the Black Beast.
The Black Beast.
Derek something.
Yeah.
Derek Williams or something like that.
Anyway, he was so funny. If you haven't seen his videos of after the fight, it's been cracking me up.
Well, we find his name so
Derek Lewis.
Okay, yeah. So he was like saying how he was fighting a Russian guy, and you said Donald Trump called him before the fight and told him to knock his Russian ass out.
It's just funny because he's like this big black guy.
He's real casual about talking.
Yeah, he doesn't like think anything. Like he's just.
He said his balls were hot.
Yeah, he's talking to like the commentator, and it's
Joe Rogan. Yeah,
and he just says, "Hey Joe, maybe I can come on your show sometime, maybe this week or next week, and just smoke some weed with you or something."
Yeah, that's what it made it sound like really casual because he said maybe in a week or 2 weeks. Like he was actually planning it out. Like it was really funny. It was hilarious. That was like the highlight of the night. So and then the Steelers won on Sunday, so it was a good weekend.
Yeah, and you actually got to watch it with both eyes this week.
Watch it with both eyes.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was
I took a nap.
How's your fantasy team?
Oh, my fantasy team is doing great in one league, sucking in the other, but
I'm doing pretty good.
Can't complain.
Yeah, I have 1 win in one league.
1 win?
In my work league, I have 1 win, but in my other leagues, I'm doing really, really good. So I'll take it. Can't win them all. When you're in like 17 leagues, can't win them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we have, before we go, we have a promo that we're going to play right now. It's from the guys at Bro Honey, which Alex has been on our show. He's our Australian friend.
Yeah, check out Bro Honey Gaming. They're hilarious.
I think they changed it to Bro. If you just www.brohoney.com. And that's their website. It has all their links to all their shows. They have 2 shows, Your Weekend Stupid and The Dude Files. I listen to all their episodes. They're really funny. Usually they trash talk me on there, and I kind of get on their page, on their Facebook group, and talk some trash on there. They're a good group of guys, so I'm going to put that in right here.
Hi, I'm Alex from Your Weekend Stupid. a comedy podcast where a group of friends explore the crazy and bizarre news from around the world each week. Plus, we tell some of our own stupid stories. So if you'd like to hear some stuff like this...
I know a kid that fell into a fryer at a Mac's as well.
Wait. How do you fall into a fryer? Like, is he standing above the fryer?
Not like his whole body, but like...
Yeah.
He was like part-time in the circus with his family, and he had to like...
Wait.
He kept just going past his...
And like this...
The article I read on this said that the aubergine got so far up there it almost touched his lung.
No. I've got an X-ray. I've got an X-ray here. But the thing is...
Just imagine that.
It's 30 centimeters long. That's like double the size of any eggplant I've seen. I don't know what they're growing in China.
Do that. The human body is fucking amazing.
And yeah, you know what? Some of this. Hold up.
Leather chaps.
You're telling me that my fantasy of gimps of the Caribbean is a thing?
Gimps of the Caribbean. It is absolutely a thing. You can go on a boat every year for the last 22 years. They've run a BDSM festival on this boat.
You can find Your Week in Stupid at www.brohoney.com and all our other fantastic shows, social media links, and all our information. Again, that's www.brohoney.com or search Your Week in Stupid on all major podcast apps. Don't become one of our news stories.
All right. So that wraps up this episode.
Yep.
It feels good to be behind a microphone. I love it. I missed this. I miss picking your brain and joking around with you and
I mean, you can do it anytime. It's anytime you want. I see you all day.
I can't because we're always 69.
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening, and keep listening. Let your friends know about us. Download the new episodes.
Yes.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll be posting some good stuff, so check it out.
All right. See ya.